Yeah, we got bullied on the glass, and it's disappointing because we're a very capable rebounding team, and this is the main thing that we talked about with this game, and so we failed on the boards for sure, and it's obviously the difference in the game because we held them to a low shooting number, a low three number. We didn't turn them over that much, but the rebounding, that ball's in the air. The ball's in the air, and it's anybody's ball. And so we've got to find a way. We've got to want it more.
Just on that note, what made Hartenstein in particular difficult to contain? Obviously, he ends up with 19, I think, in a lot of those offensive.
Well, when we went to more trapping in the second half, you're going to be more vulnerable on the boards, but these problems started long before we were trapping, and so we may have had a lead most of the game, but that was fool's gold because what happened on the boards is going to get you on the road, especially.
Brunson obviously goes up for 40. Just seemed like you guys had him contained relatively well, especially the first quarter. You talked a lot about just the kind of player he is, but what allowed him to get going as the game went on?
He's going to be aggressive. I thought the biggest play of the game was we trapped him. We made them take a difficult shot, and then somebody lost him. They kicked the ball out, and he made a three. And that was a huge momentum play in the fourth quarter. And it was a loss of concentration, defensively. I don't know exactly who it was. I'll have to look at the film. And it's not important who it was. It's important that our team just didn't function in that moment the way we needed to.
As far as Ty was concerned, what did you think about just his progress? And also, you guys have followed kind of the same formula, but a few times with the minutes restriction, obviously don't break.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about minutes, but he's doing well.
If I could ask real quick, though, he obviously hasn't come back in the fourth at the time. Is that kind of a standard thing? Is it just because of him sitting after the third, not wanting to get the hamstring back up?
We're day to day, and where I'm not going to talk about minute restrictions or minute limits before any game. That would be foolish, and you understand. I mean,
right, I wouldn't ask you before. I was asking after seeing.
No, but you're asking about tomorrow, and
no, I'm just asking. I'm asking about tonight. I'm asking about tonight.
Yeah, there's a range of minutes, for tonight, and he was firmly at that range, and so it's almost identical to the first night. But that's it. So he's progressing. He's doing well, but you never know until the next day. So we got to travel home and all that. We got a game tomorrow, so we'll see where we are tomorrow with him, and we got some other guys that are a little banged up too. It was a physical game.
Yeah, I feel a little better. Every day I feel a little bit better. Getting in the rhythm, it just takes some time. Just getting used to, I was at N.P. and new group, but just getting used to it, getting my rhythm in, and but I feel good.
What obviously get the dunk there, a couple of threes. Just what was there anything in particular that stood out to you as promising, I guess, today in terms of things that you felt better doing than you have so far?
Just overall, I felt better than I have the past couple of days. Felt better than I did in the Boston game even. So that's a promising time.
What obviously you guys have followed the same formula in the first couple of games in terms of when you come out and the minutes you played. I guess what I guess is kind of the reasoning for you not coming back in the fourth? Is it just after you sit on it, you don't want to come back? You don't want to come back in on it, but it's for the healing of the hamstring. What's kind of the reasoning? Yeah,
I think that rationale has probably been come to by our medical staff, and I trust their decision. Obviously, I want to compete at all times, but I got to do what I got to do to stay on the floor and be able to play in games consistently. And I think obviously it's 3 games in 4 nights. I want to play tomorrow, and I think if I can show I can do that, they'll start to go up. So, they just trust their decision making.
But obviously, Jalen, you guys did a pretty good job of keeping him relatively pinned up the first couple quarters. And kind of went off after that. Just kind of what did you see from him as he hit at a different level there?
He's a great player. He just makes a lot of tough shots. He's playing at an elite level right now. Just started to make some shots. I think that they were able to get stops and deflections and get out and run a little bit more. And allow him to play in space a little bit more instead of playing against loaded defenses. And he's just a really tough guard. So I just think he had a good night.
So obviously you guys held them under 40%, but the glass was obviously a pretty big issue.
Mm-hmm.
Just how much did that stand out? And what led to that being as big of a problem as well?
Yeah, I mean, you got guys like Dante, Josh, and Precious all starting. Those are all three hard crashing dudes. And not to mention Hartenstein is an elite offensive rebounder as well. So, they killed us on the glass. The good thing is, we play them again in like a week, so we know what to expect going into that one. Just be prepared.
It was good. Obviously, this is the Mecca of basketball. Is home for me. Having my family here was great. And yeah, my brother being able to play on the other team and be there today was amazing.
Who was here you haven't seen in a while? Obviously, your family comes a lot to games.
I mean, it was all family that I see a lot. So the people who are around all the time is the ones who are here.
Obviously, not the result you wanted. Obviously, the glass was a big part of that.
Yeah.
I think they were 24 offensive rebounds, something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
where you kind of start to see go south from that.
Yeah, if we want to win games, we definitely gotta be a lot more aggressive on the boards. We gotta win those battles, and that just helps us get into our offense, our transition offense, and just
Just how did you see Brunson turn it up? I guess, and this, you guys seem like you had him pretty penned in early on.
Yeah.
How'd you see him get going?
I mean, first, congrats to him for getting that All-Star. Great person, great player, but yeah, he just got it going in the second half. They put the ball in his hands and he does good things. So